Hi, I'm Tim Gipson to talk to you about how to repair a wood fence. Now you see here we've got a board that is bowed out. Now if the fence is not too old and these boards haven't become too dry, the simplest way to repair this would be we've got an upper runner here and we've got a lower runner that's the fencing board, but there's not a runner in between which has allowed for this board to pop. So what I can do is I can take my hammer and I can just kind of test, and if I can push that board in without it cracking or snapping, then the best way to fix this would be on the inside from your post is to install a third or a middle runner. And then what we can do to accomplish that is simply set a runner that's going to be in between the post or slide it in, and then we can either secure it through this side or we can toenail it into the joist. Once that happens, then we can hold this board in and then we can come in. And what I would recommend if you have bowing situations like this, I would actually reattach this with that 2x4, new 2x4 runner in. I'd use screws and that would hold that in. Now if you have broken boards, then simply all you need to do is tear out those boards, and you got to remember you're going to have some expansion and contraction. So whenever you replace a board, it's usually a good idea to make sure that you leave, if you go with a green board, you got to remember it's going to shrink up just a little bit, so you can add, but you got to allow for some contraction. So you want to leave very thin lines whenever you have to replace a board on your fencing, particularly into privacy fencing where you want to keep it close gap like that. So I'm Tim Gipson with some techniques on how to repair a fence.